6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister has expressed satisfaction over steps taken to resolve issues faced by the overseas Pakistanis. The Deputy Prime Minister and the Secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council at a meeting in Islamabad have reaffirmed the commitment to deepen bilateral ties in diverse areas. The Information Minister says perpetrators of the Islamabad Kacheri blast had received training from terror camps in Afghanistan. The Director General Inter-Services Public Relations has categorically denied carrying out any attack inside Afghanistan. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, over 2,300 women have been martyred by the occupation forces during the last 37 years. In the T20 International Tri-Nation Series, the match between Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe is underway in Rawalpindi. And now the news in detail. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has expressed satisfaction over the steps taken by the Ministry of Overseas Pakistanis and Human Resources Development to resolve the problems being faced by overseas Pakistanis. He expressed these views while talking to the Minister for Overseas Pakistanis and Human Resource Development, Chaudhry Salik Hussain, who called on him in Islamabad today. During the meeting, Chaudhry Salik Hussain also briefed the Prime Minister on matters related to his ministry. Meanwhile, Member National Assembly from NA 189 Rajanpur, Shamsher Ali Mazari, also called on the Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif in Islamabad today and briefed him about the issues and problems related to his constituency. The Deputy Prime Minister and the Foreign Minister Mohammad Ishaq was also present during the meeting. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif today visited the sites of Jinnah Medical Complex and the Danish University in Islamabad, directing officials to ensure the high standards of transparency and quality work. Speaking on the occasion, he emphasized that only well-reputed and top-tier companies should be engaged for the construction of these projects. He stressed that a strict pre-qualification process must be implemented to keep spoilers away, and all payments should be made only after third-party validation. The Prime Minister further underscored the need to digitalize all facets of the projects. He said the entire system should be paperless and faceless, meeting the high standards. He also directed that the projects include aesthetically pleasing landscaping. During the visit, the Prime Minister was given a detailed briefing regarding various stages of the projects. Pakistan and Iran have reaffirmed the commitment to deepen bilateral ties in diverse areas and enhance cooperation on regional and international issues of mutual interest. The commitment was expressed during a meeting between the Deputy Prime Minister and the Foreign Minister, Senator Mohammad Ishaq, and the Secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council, Dr. Ali Larijani, in Islamabad today. Earlier speaking to reporters upon his arrival in Islamabad, Dr. Ali Larijani underlined Pakistan's key role in the region, saying that cooperation between Tehran and Islamabad across various fields helps the calm and peace in the region. Before leaving for Islamabad, he wrote on his X timeline in Urdu, calling Pakistan a friendly and brotherly country, saying that the Iranian people would never forget how the Pakistani nation stood by the Iranian nation during the 12-day war imposed on Iran in mid-June. He said, being two significant and influential countries, Pakistan and Iran consistently prioritize peace and security in the region. The Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Ataullah Tarar, says 4 perpetrators of G11 Kacheri blast in Islamabad have been arrested. He was briefing the media in Islamabad today about the progress in the investigation of the incident. The minister said the culprits were arrested within 48 hours of the incident in a joint intelligence operation by the Intelligence Bureau and the Counter-Terrorism Department. He said the arrested individuals and the suicide bomber had direct links with Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. He said these militants had got training from terror camps in Afghanistan. The minister also played the confessional video of one perpetrator, Sajidullah. Ataullah Starer said these terrorists wanted to hit some high-value targets, but the strict security measures in the federal capital foiled their plot. The minister reaffirmed that the government is making all-out efforts for the security of the people and the country. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. The Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi has said Saudi Arabia is the second home for every Pakistani, and the nation takes pride in the strong and enduring partnership between the two countries. He expressed these views at a meeting with his Saudi counterpart, Prince Abdulaziz bin Saud bin Naif, during his visit to Saudi Arabia. During the meeting, both the sides discussed strengthening security cooperation and deepening institutional ties between the two countries. The meeting focused on enhancing bilateral collaboration in security matters, including information sharing, capacity building, and coordinated efforts to counter emerging threats. The Director General ISPR, Lieutenant General Ahmed Sharif Chaudhry, has categorically denied carrying out any attack inside Afghanistan. Talking to senior journalists today, he emphasized that Pakistan never targets civilians and does not engage in covert strikes. He said any military action by Pakistan is undertaken only after being openly announced. The Director General ISPR described the allegations made by Afghan interim government as baseless, making it clear that Pakistan does not distinguish between different groups of terrorists. Lieutenant General Ahmed Sharif Chaudhry further said certain social media accounts are propagating narratives against the state. He also highlighted that the Balochistan government is actively implementing the National Action Plan. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, over 2,300 women have been martyred and about 11,000 molested by the occupation forces during the last 37 years, according to a report released by the research section of the Kashmir Media Service on the eve of the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. Kashmiri women in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir continue to bear endless suffering, state terrorism, fear and agony under India's military occupation and political injustice since 1947. The report said Kashmiri women have been the worst victims of the harrowing conflict, which has rendered around 23,000 women widowed since 1989. The report further pointed out that the Indian forces are using rape and molestation of women as a weapon of war in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir to suppress the Kashmiris' just demand for the inalienable right to self-determination acknowledged by the United Nations. The 7th Russia-China Energy Business Forum started in Beijing today. Around 450 representatives of major companies from both the countries, political figures and experts are participating in the event. In a message on the occasion, the Chinese President Xi Jinping said energy cooperation has a strong foundation and serves as a model of mutually beneficial partnership between the two countries. The United States and Russia have held talks in Abu Dhabi about a proposed plan for ending the war in Ukraine. The talks are aimed at laying the groundwork for higher-level engagements in future. In Thailand, at least 13 people have been killed due to heavy flooding in Songkhla province of the country. About 2 million people have been affected by flash flooding in the country. And now cricket. In the T20 International Tri-Nation Series in Rawalpindi against Sri Lanka, Zimbabwe were 5 runs for the loss of 1 wicket in the first over a short while ago. Earlier, Zimbabwe won the toss and elected to bat. And finally, the weather report. Weather is likely to remain cold and dry over most parts of the country, with very cold conditions likely to prevail in hilly areas during the next 12 hours. Smog and fog in patches may develop over the plain areas of the Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa during morning and night hours. A further drop in day and night temperatures is expected across northern regions in the coming days. Foggy conditions over the plain areas of the Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa are likely to intensify gradually. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Officials.